We're live on the YouTube. Let's see if people get notifications. So right now, just so you know where I'm at, I am sitting in Village Loft Park, which is the park that was literally directly behind Kelsey Barris' house here in Woodland Park, Colorado. I'll be honest, I didn't even know this park existed before this whole thing unfolded with Kelsey. I had talked to neighbors, and she had said that they had seen her out at the park with her kid, with Kaylee, and I thought they meant Memorial Park, but what they really meant, what I have come to believe and what I've come to understand, is that Kelsey would come back here and walk this little area with Kaylee, bring her out here and watch the animals. It is a gorgeous, a simply outrageous view of Pikes Peak out behind here. And so, I think we should get a petition signed and see if we could get this park renamed from Village Loft Park to maybe Barrett Park or something. But either way, nevertheless, I felt like this was a proper place to do live videos because it makes me remember, it just brings what this thing is really about. It's about a mother who was killed. How she was killed, we're not 100% sure. A lot of people know that the news is out and there's this story that's been told by a witness, but there's a few things that have happened that tomorrow it'll be interesting to see what happens in actual court and what happens with the motions that have been filed. I talked about this a little bit this morning on Facebook, so I may repeat myself a little bit because I've done a couple of videos about this already today, but I figured for the YouTube channel it would be good to do an update on this, what's going into court and stuff. And if you're chatting right now, I can't see you, and maybe that's because my live chat's not on, so you might not, I just might not have anybody here. So if you're here, say hello, or don't say hello. Sit and creep, I don't care. I just don't know why I can't see the chats. Normally I can see like chat viewing options, live chats. We'll see. Anyway, I was gonna go somewhere. I just got distracted. Maybe it's better I don't see the chats. So tomorrow there is a motion hearing, and what it is in court, in the court system, you can request anything. You can basically put a motion in for anything. Really, you can motion, hey, my client needs to take a break. My client needs this. My client needs that. My client needs special access to this, that, or you can put a motion in for anything. Now, whether or not the judge orders that motion or rules on that motion in favor of whoever put that motion in, that's simply straight up to the judge. So tomorrow, what they've put a motion in is for a number of things. One thing they've put a motion in for is that a conversation that happened between Patrick and a DHS worker at the jail, that be stricken from the record and not be admissible in court. Something else they put a motion in for is that if Patrick has an alternative suspect that they're going to bring forward in a defense, they want to know who that alternative suspect is. Other things they've put motions for pertaining around the jury pool and the size of the jury. It's going to be a back and forth. And there's going to be argument back and forth. You have to understand, they're going to put these motions in, and most likely the opposite party, the defense or the state, is going to object to these motions. And when they object, they're going to have a time to argue that objection, why they want to argue that objection. And then the defense or the state, whoever put the motion in, will have a chance to argue back, and they'll go back and forth about these different motions. What it means if a couple of them go through is what's significant. If it goes through, that the judge orders Patrick or the defense to put forth alternate suspects' names prior to the trial, one, it's going to tip off those suspects, or it's going to tip off a defense, right? A defense angle. Two, if they're going to put opposite or other alternative suspects, literally